finish it out. This turned out to be a two-parter. So this friggin' movie, man, dude, I saw this on Channel 5 twice. This scared the hell out of me. Yo, this movie, The Flesh Eaters, right, 1964. This was a gory ass film. This was a nasty movie, man. Watch it. This thing was crazy, bro. The end of it was crazy. Gruesome as hell. For black and white film. Sometimes it's a little weird to see black and white films that are very gruesome because we associate that with color. But man, The Flesh Eaters, bro, nasty. What's that? Yeah, bitch ass. What you looking at anyway? Oh man, video jump. I never saw this, but I am currently watching this. Talk about a prescient film. You want to talk about prescient? Always a James Woods fan, and Deborah Harry with dark hair in her prime. What a gorgeous woman, man. And the special effects. This. Although, of course, here's the debate about allegedly harmful effect of violent entertainment imagery seems to have subsided. Why? Why? Because you have nothing but filth all over the place, fictional and otherwise. Right? Current concerns about media manipulation, online security, and conspiratorial cabals make Videodrome look more relevant than ever. I can't tell if this person is trying to make fun of that. Just like the liberals always were like, oh, it's harmful effects of it's just a movie, right? I wonder if they're trying to make light of this, or if they're not, if they're just being objective. You can't tell half the time. But yeah, look at this. Yeah, I gotta get a Blu-ray player, man. So my DVD player is like 20 years old. And we'll go. What else we got? This looks cool. This is a film about Eastern Europe during the Spanish flu. So that seems like something interesting to see. The whole Eastern front of World War One is so overlooked. But like the influenza, to see a film taking place during that would be interesting. I'm going to. Oh man, okay, Dennis Ray Steckel. I never really saw this guy's films, but this makes me want to see it. So this dude made some really low budget movies, and he was born. He's from Reading, right? When Reading was like actually probably okay to live. Yeah, I saw part of this film on Mystery Science Theater, but this is a really good article. Obviously, this is based on a box set. The British are really good at doing that. So intense looking dude, crazy dude. I thought it was funny. These other films are crazy, like a lot of diversity. The Lemon Grove Kids, like this is like a homage to the Bowery Boys, the East Side Kids. Although it's funny, there's a little mistake here. Not much, right? The East End Kids, right? Like the East End of London. But these were the East Side Kids, like the Dead End Kids. The Bowery Boys, loved them. Loved those movies growing up. Muggs and McGinnis, right? Glimpy. But this thing too, right? The craziness of the low budget films when you had to do it on film. This guy got it done. He made these films. He made like a superhero, like a Batman kind of. I like this is funny. A Batman parody, right? Friends to those who have no friends, enemies to those who make them their enemies, champions of women and children everywhere, scourge of the underworld. Right. Rest assured, they only have one weakness: bullets. I thought that was kind of funny. And apparently, my man Hans Hall. Oh, look at that. But then apparently he started making porno films, like crazy porno films. Like, look at this. Like, Dracula. So it's just interesting guy. Died more than a couple of years ago, but nice little overview of literally making your own films back in before you had video. So apparently the last film he made was shot on digital video. So there he is. Nice little overview. And I think this will be it. This actor, I'm not familiar with this actor, but a British actor, did a lot of Italian films. So, and the one thing about the Italians, when they like you, when they hire you a lot, you are going to play all kinds of different roles. And to me, that is the epitome of it. Look, he looks like a boyish type here. He looks like a creep here. He's a freaking terrorist. He's like in a softcore porn film. He looks like a vampire. Joan Collins getting choked by a dwarf. Excuse me. I don't use the M word. A Nazi officer, cowboy. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, to play all these crazy different roles. Commando, action. That's what it's all about. When you act, when you have actors, you need to like have diversity in all your roles. You know what I mean? So that's yeah. He's passed away. Rest in peace, dude. So and I have not seen any films this guy was in. I believe that, but I will at some point. I'd like to check that out. And something here. Humphrey Bogart did a horror film, man. Interesting, with this kind of film, right? Stuff that Lugosi would do. So, that's about it. Darkside did it good. Whoop. And I thought this was interesting here. The next issue is the Christmas issue. We're already in February, but the Christmas issue is coming out. And this film, I always heard about this film. I never saw it. Don't open till Christmas. Set in London. A psychotic killer is killing all the Santas. Right? All the guys is just as Santa Claus, right? Like the Kink song. And apparently Carolyn Monroe's in it. Hey, there's my 80s lady right there. So interesting. So once again, and Deathline, right? Raw Meat. Great, one of the greatest British horror films. My man Donald Pleasance kills it in that film. Okay, very funny. And very horrific, right? Mind the doors, remember that? Anyway, let me get out of here. So